misty wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, there's a cabin.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of EVOL Live. Today we got a very special episode tonight, because it's Cabin in the Woods Film Festival, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not in the know, you need to be in the know. This is the second annual, Cabin in the Woods Film Festival, created by horror author extraordinaire, Crystal Connor, doing her thing, doing big things, and if you're one of the very lucky individuals to, be in Seattle right now, where they're doing the festival in person, live, it's a very dope thing, so shout out to the folks checking it out live, but everybody else checking it out on the web, shout out to them as well, shout out to the folks that are repping, on Cabin from the web, doing their thing, so we're just excited to have something like this, especially something created by a Black woman, which is an amazing feat to accomplish, and especially with all the hard work that she has to put in, and then on top of that, just working throughout the odds and ends, and things like that. It's a beautiful thing, and she's got a lot of help. Shout out to my fellow counselors, who are in the building, who I'll get on in just a few, and this festival is pretty much all night, ladies and gentlemen. So if you do have your ticket, you're gonna be rocking with us, all night. And this is the first block party. We've got a couple more block parties afterwards. We just had a what is it? If the game was called Missing, but it was a like a choose your own adventure type escape room thing, which was crazy, hosted by Double Feature Podcast, who definitely did their thing. It was magical, they were definitely in the building, heavy on the promotion and, just getting the word out there. But yes, Cabin in the Woods Film Festival, we are digesting a lot of horror shorts, because this is the lifeblood of the horror community, just the independent market and people getting their ideas out and their creativity out and stuff like that. So that's what it's all about, Cabin in the Woods Film Festival, ladies and gentlemen. And we got a few folks in the building joining us tonight, for the show. Let's see who's in the building. We got my buddy Queer Demon in the building. How you feeling tonight?
Oh my gosh. Hi, Tyrone. Hello.
Yes. Love it.
Feeling good. Feeling great. Ready to see horror.
Yes. It's listen, we've been waiting for this for a while, and it's finally here. It's finally time to dissect, what's going on, and just see what these independent see what the independent juice is, what they got to show us, so it's a very dope thing. Again, we will not be showing it on the screen. You would have to have bought a ticket, because we're trying to support the folks, but thank you for stopping by. We see Mike in the building, Mike Unofficial. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Trevor, thank you for stopping by. We got Cody Co in the building. How you feeling tonight, Cody?
All right. How you doing?
Yes. Thank you for, it's an honor to, to dissect and digest, some horror films with some like-minded individuals. It's definitely
Absolutely.
dope. you know. And then we got NGC Trev in the building. How you
Hey, what's
doing?
up? Oh, doing good, y'all.
Yes, yes, love it, love it. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Oh snap, we got Paul Draws in the building. Yes, yes, love it, love it. We also got In Love with Horror, Christy in the building. You know, one of our counselors in the building, doing the thing, doing the thing. You know, shout out to AJ, who's actually in the building live. Like this man actually went out there to Seattle, so he's having a ball, you know, doing his thing. But yes, it's definitely a high quality event. You know, if you do, and if you didn't get a chance to make it to Seattle, you know, this time, I'm sure round 3, year 3, you know, it's going to be even doper. She's got high quality food out there. She's got high quality lodging. She's got VIP treatment, and you already know, like the food is going to be seasoned. The films are going to be, you know, on point. The selections, you know, the sound, everything. It's just going to be nice. The party favors, everything. You know, it's going to be a whole vibe. You know, it's going to be a whole vibe. So definitely, if you can make it in person, check it out. But if you can't, there's always, you know, Cabin on the Web, you know, which is the virtual our virtual, you know, show, which we are taking part of, you know. And not only is it just block parties, but like I mentioned before, it's games as well, you know. Like we just played an escape the room game, you know, which was awesome. Very, very much teased our brains, you know, to the max, you know. But we also had on top of that, you know, we got other games, you know, as well tomorrow, and I think we got another game tonight as well, you know, late night. So this is for the night owls, you know. This is for the night owls on the West Coast, on the East Coast, you know, overseas, wherever you are, you know, you are wherever you are kicking it with the night owls tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes. So are you guys ready for this festival? Like how hyped are you? Because I've been juiced about it for a while now, but as when it hit this week and I saw it on the calendar, I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. So you guys hyped?
Oh, absolutely. Born ready for something like this.
Yes, yes. You know, last
Yeah,
year was fun.
Okay, sorry. I was gonna say, yeah, man, we've been looking forward to this a lot with me and Cody Killer from the Nightclub podcast, and you know, we've Travis was all about it last year. Kind of helped out. I kind of helped get some of the artwork this year.
Yes.
And you know, we had Sasha on our episode with Crystal. Am I getting that right? I'm bad with names, y'all. I'm sorry.
Crystal.
Yeah. We had them on earlier, and me and Travis got to sit down and talk with them, and they explained like all the goodies that you're going to get when you go there, and all the awesome things that we're going to see here online on Cabin on the Web. So we've been looking forward to it for months now.
Yes, yes. Listen, we're ready. We're prepared. You know, we got our snacks ready. You know, we got our drinks ready. And our other things that we like to partake in, you know, ready as well. You know.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, it's
I'm ready to get toasty and watch some spooky shit.
yes.
Very ready.
Yes, yes. And does anybody have anything to plug? Like because you know, any podcasts or any social medias, you know, feel free to plug those now, because we have some awesome people, awesome folks in the horror community.
Yeah, did you guys want to go first for your podcast?
Sure, Cody. You want me to take it, bud? I guess so. He just blanked out. All right. I'm Trevor. That's Cody. We have Travis Maxwell Boone, which will see him somewhere around here tonight, probably. And Ricky.
Trouble.
Yeah, Trouble. we four have the nightclub podcast that Travis and Ricky started. I joined a little bit later on, and so did Cody. We cover all kinds of horror movies. We cover what we like to call also horror movies, which is like horror adjacent. So if something's horror adjacent, we still consider it horror. So, kind of like Hannibal Lecter, because it's not quite horror. It's more thriller, but
Yeah.
to us, it's
That's a
horror,
good example.
right? Yeah. And we're mostly a comedy horror podcast. We make a lot of jokes. We cut up.
Kidding me right now?
Cody always has mic issues and doesn't know how to turn it off. We also have what we call a fourth wall. It's kind of like Patreon. It's a $5 a month, and you get 4 extra episodes a month. And we have 2 ongoing series in that. One of them is a horror-centric series where we do true crime, conspiracy theories, like creepypasta stuff, encrypted stuff like that. And then the other one is more of our nerd side. We all picked something we wanted to cover. So, like Cody picked wrestling. Travis picked Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z. So we're covering all of Dragon Ball for that. We're covering many things in wrestling. Ricky picked Warhammer 40K. If anybody ever heard of that? So we started talking about that, and then I picked all of the Elder Scrolls lore / games. So those 2 cycles have been going for a couple months now. Oh my God, Cody!
I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, it just kind of took me out. I feel like we're like in his pocket.
He's trying to fix his headphones. I think he pointed to his headphones.
Valid.
But he forgot that he could just hit like the mute button. And this is an ongoing occurrence on the Nightclub podcast also. Just letting you know. This is what it's like on a day-to-day basis. But we have a lot of fun. We have been doing a lot of screeners for different horror producers, horror actors. We covered The Seeding, which I really enjoy. I think you can find that on Hulu. I think I've seen it on Hulu. What else have we covered, Cody? I'm bad with names.
Yeah,
God,
sorry
wrong.
about that. Sorry about
No
that.
problem, man. No problem.
We have this year alone, we've covered like Child's Play, the Passion of the Christ, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Slayer.
Hey.
It varies. Like it doesn't have to be all the way horror-esque, but it's got to be like genre, of course. Like horror genre. We have a great time, fun time on it. Always try to get like a lot of guests to get everyone else in on the fun, and yeah. The nightclub.
I have a couple names here now. Let's see. We covered Older Gods with David A. Roberts. We've covered Killer Clowns as just a movie. We talked to Nicholas Tomine. I think I'm saying that right. What You Wish For.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is awesome. Listen to the episode. You'll hear me rave about it the entire time. We talked to Francis Galuppi about The Last Stop in Yuma County, which that one was not quite horror, but anybody that likes Tarantino, like, you'll love that movie.
Okay.
So,
That's what's up.
things like that. So.
Even before I was on, I want to plug a movie here. Even before I was a host on the podcast, I was a guest, and I brought a movie called Night of Something Strange. Yeah, and that's like a comedy zombie film that's really fun, really awesome.
Very graphic. Just letting you know, very graphic.
Very graphic. A very what you call disgusting movie. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Okay. Love it, love it. You know, shout out to y'all. You know, and we got Queer Demon in the building. You know, doing everything. You know that he does in the building. How are you doing today? Oh, your
bro.
mic.
Oh,
Yeah, Cody, you can mute your
So,
mic when you're fixing.
yeah, thank you, Cody, for cursing me and passing it on. Like the tape from the ring. Thank you so much for that. No, but hi, I'm Queer Demon. Pronouns they them. Happy to, I don't know, bring out a smile to all of the horror fans. This year, I've decided to take out a huge task and start really focusing on content creation. So I have a series covering the Horror 366 challenge I'm doing, which is a different horror movie that I've sometimes never seen for every single day of the year. So far, I've logged over 230 films. And I do a weekly series on TikTok and Instagram called Top or Flop, where I cover the top of the week and the not so top of the week. I've been on several podcasts with friends as Queer Demon, and I'm just trying to get my toes more and more wet in the horror community and branch out and be more open to making friends on the internet. So that's me.
Yes, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. You know, we got a T Boo in the building. How you
T-Boo.
feeling today? Oh, your mic.
Also
Mike.
muted. Oh,
Oh.
it's his other
I
computer.
think he's having the same problem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Gotcha. Okay, some mic issues. It's all right. It's all right. You know, we got a double feature in the building. You know, Mika and Kira.
Oh, look, he says Travis said add his other one. He's gonna add
Oh,
another
gotcha.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, my laptop computer camera thing doesn't work, so I have to join on my phone for the visual for the splendor. That is, yeah. No, but thank you for having me, Evil Tyrone, on this live that you're doing. I love it.
No problem. That's what it's about. It's all love, and we got a Rainbow in the building. Thanks for stopping by. You know, another one of the counselors in the building. You know, repping for Cabin in the Woods. You know, this year. You know, thank you everybody for stopping by. Shout out to Jody. Thank you for stopping by. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it rocking. So, is everybody ready to start these films up?
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's see. Got Jaleesa Taylor in the building, aka
About to ask where's she at.
yes, she in the building. She in the building, aka Lady Evil, the one and only in the building.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. All right. So we're going to
Film Block 1, Behind Closed Doors.
to the Nightclub Podcast, ladies. and
Shout out to the
gentlemen.
Nightclub Podcast. You can email them at
The Nightclub Podcast at gmail.com, where horror
Okay.
comes to party. Yeah,
Horror
it's
Comes to Party.
well, no,
Yeah.
yeah, well, that's just a tag. That's not part of the email. But
No, I know. For anybody that wasn't listening, we can reach the Nightclub Podcast at the nightclubpodcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, are we all ready? Tyrone included and Trevor as well.
Oh yes.
do it.
Oh yes.
Okay, Tyrone, count us in.
All right, so we're gonna do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click. Jeez.
all right, so we had 4 players in this one.
Tyrone, I'm gonna fight you. Spank no evil. All I could think about for the last 3 minutes. Okay, the next film starts.
Because it was a very
long.
long scene, multiple scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had to bust one, I guess.
This dude is serious about his jack off station, straight up.
His whole house.
Yeah, his whole house is his jack off station. So this had 4 players. You got Wormer, Shane, Megan, and the Pest. I'm gonna say straight up, like the cinematography was really good. Like the way they shot it was really good. I thought it had some good humor. Again, yeah, Trev, his whole house being the jack off station, ridiculous. When I saw that, one of my favorite parts of this whole short is the fact that he gets his shirt shit on. He says it smells like dick, and then he proceeds to never take the shirt off.
Yeah, he was definitely a ball of disgust. You know,
Yeah.
A ball of
Maybe that was
disgust.
like his last clean shirt, you know? He just had to face the depression pile of laundry, and instead of facing the laundry pile, he was just like, fuck it, I'll just keep it on.
Yeah, I would just take the shirt off. But just we're going shirtless now.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
have a robe, just tie the robe if like that's your issue.
I was gonna say that, like that's me, like right now, like I am going shirtless. Shane could have learned a lesson from me right there, just on that one alone. I like the goo. I think the Chuddles would like the goo too.
Oh, that green color, I think, really good contrast for blood. To be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's a good stand-in.
What's up with homie looking like a shrew?
Yeah, honestly, he gave me more Ratma. Have you guys seen VHS?
Yes.
Whatever that one was, 94,
Oh, yeah.
90, whichever one they go under the sewer, he was giving kind of Ratma to me.
Yeah. It was kind of zombie-ish, but like with rodent. So like rodent
Yeah,
zombie, like you said.
Right. Like a transference, like this like pestness.
Yeah.
Jimmy has just got to spank no evil, so
Oh.
so that's that's kind of, but yeah. This one was really funny, don't you think, Tyrone?
Oh yeah, it was. I think it was hilarious. You know, it had a light, whimsical tone to it. You know, but also had some dope horror, like some traditional horror elements, especially at the end where you had the creature. You know, that with the eyes and all that shit. Like it was dope. It was a dope time.
I wonder what the inspiration was for this. You think that the homeowners had some kind of like pest control problem, and they were like, you know what, waiting? Because I like that line where he's like, yeah, between 10 or 9 and 10, 9 a.m., 10 p.m. Yeah, I'll be here all fucking day. Like you're gonna wait around? Like really?
I mean, he was a drunk just beating it in his living room. I don't really think he was going anywhere.
True. He lit candles, man. He turned off lights. Like he was in it.
No, his power got cut.
True, but I feel like he set the tone anyway. Just saying. I think
guess so,
he
yeah.
would anyway. Yeah.
Giving himself some self-love hours.
Oh yeah, he was serious about it. He had it all set up. And y'all notice the amount of like vodka, or I assume it was either gin or vodka, that clear liquor that he's pouring into his coffee cup that says "Coffee makes me poop." That was the first laugh of the movie that I had.
Yeah, he
but
was
that's
definitely a
pretty good.
character.
I agree. I think he's as a great character actor. I do want to see like what else like some of these people have done. I really liked Wormer. That was my favorite
Yeah.
character of the movie. He was easily the best part.
He was funny, and I think Shane
Yeah.
could go in between comedic expressions and also sorrow, like pretty good.
Yeah, he was kind of cringe to me though. I don't know. That's just me.
Really?
I didn't really,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I don't know. It was just like you're pathetic.
Oh, he definitely was for sure. No, yeah.
But-
As a character, he was pathetic, but I mean his performance, like the guy doing it.
Yeah.
I thought he did a really good job, whoever that was. I wonder if the filmmakers, because it said directed by was it Steven Cruz or what was it? I don't remember. Shit. Oh well.
We should have wrote that down.
Sorry, we don't remember your name, director, if you're watching this, but you did a great job and the cast did a great job. I think everyone did a good job on this one. That was an awesome short.
Yeah, it was like less than 20 minutes, right?
It was
14. It was like 14
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. It was pretty
And
good. Pretty solid
it's-
short storytelling.
When it was happening, I was thinking to myself, did the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards just take a shit all over this guy's yard?
Oh my god. Yeah. Katy Perry style, just get like all that slime in your face.
My one thing, but it is funny. It's a funny short, so I mean, it passes. But my one thing, if I'm gonna be critical, is in real life, not in a short, funny, this. Whenever he's sitting there looking at Wormer getting his heart ripped out, and he just keeps looking down and not looking for this, what you call them, the Ratma. He's Ratma
Yeah.
from VHS. Yeah, like why are you not running away, Shane? Run away.
Big time.
I would like to see a longer version. I'm gonna be honest. If there was a longer version, he'd probably run away. Just saying.
Counting down. We're about to start.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1. Woo! Short number 2.
Run, Jessica, run.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Yeah, fuck you, James.
Damn.
Wait, who shot him?
She did. She got the gun from him. Call a fucking ambulance. Okay.
All right. 7 minutes and under. Let's discuss.
I like the explosions in the sky, Sigaros, Mogwai, This Will Destroy You post-rock soundtrack. The
But
acting.
the movie felt like a music video, right? The music was way too loud.
I like that. Well, good, because I like the music. The acting, I don't know. Homie that looked like he looked kind of like Wendigoon from YouTube, that was tied up in the
Oh.
chair with short hair. Wendigoon with short hair, and my old neighbor Alex Patrono from New Jersey. He looked like a mix of those two guys. He was over the top, and I mean, look, I'm not gonna shit on it. Like these people are doing their best and making the thing. They made a thing. It's hard to do. I don't know what the story was, to be honest with you. I guess he locked up his roommate because his roommate hurt his ears. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what I assumed or inferred off of what he had said.
But he seemed to hear fine to me. I don't know.
I think he should have tied up the roommate and put the headphones on him and, killed him by a decibel or whatever the hell. I think that would have been interesting to
Deafened him
see.
to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The overall structure of it, the way it told the story, and the execution, I felt was lacking a bit. But again, I don't know what the vision necessarily was from the filmmakers. It wouldn't be one I'd revisit. I'd revisit Pest. I'm not trying to shit on the movie. I don't know. It didn't hit for me.
With the acting, it was very comedic to me, so it
Same.
was especially it was like drama. They were trying to get the drama out, but it was very comedic. So I'm thinking like this if they would have leaned more into the comedic
Exactly.
aspects of this, then I think it would have landed a little better.
Yeah, they
You
were
took the
definitely
words
leaning
right out
into
of my
like
mouth there.
the seriousness side of things for sure.
Yeah, I feel like if they upped up the camp and they committed to the fact that like these three people were not like professional actors and like kind of leaned on that a little bit more, it would have been like a lot. Well, because like I mean, there were definitely parts of this where I was like, I need to not laugh because no one else is laughing. But like there were definitely parts where I just wanted to kind of like bust out cackling because it was just like a little awkward, I guess, just
My
because of
favorite-
like how like their interactions just felt a little unnatural. But like that's okay. Like I can typically excuse bad acting.
Yeah. And well, I did laugh at the part where he's like, Rob, everything you did
Yeah.
and this and that, and then he's like, I'm sorry, and then he walks away.
Yeah.
And then he
I'm
just
like,
leaves. Yeah.
yeah, like,
that could
damn.
have been done way like funnier for sure.
I thought
I
it
will-
was funny the way they did it. It's like,
I will admit, like for a little while there, the roommate interaction with, you know, the guy talking him into putting those earphones on him, kind of gave me like some Jeffrey Dahmer vibes, you know, of how he used to kind of, you know, have people at his apartment and talk him into doing stuff. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we cover true crime sometimes, and I think Cody, who brought Jeffrey Dahmer?
Me.
Nobody, yeah. I don't think
It
oh,
was
you.
you.
Did. Okay.
Yeah. Dahmer is a psycho. What? But and so James was a weed or some sort of drug dealer. I don't know what drugs he was dealing out, but Jessica was his client. But they were all friends, right? Like, because they were texting each other, and they had a party. And I'm trying to piece together what happened here. The guy trashed his apartment, and that's why it hurt his eardrums, popped a firework in his ear, and that's why he tied him up.
Yeah, I think he was just motivated by the fact that he was wronged, and he was like, I'm not gonna let go of a single grudge that you have ever given me an excuse to hold on to.
Have y'all ever seen?
Went for it.
Y'all ever seen Hey Arnold?
Yeah.
The guy that was the psycho reminded me just his like I picture a grown up, real life looking Stinky, if you remember, or
Hell yeah.
Snippy, whatever his name was, the tall
It was
lanky
Stinky.
kid.
I
Stretch.
think it was
Stinky.
Stinky. Yeah.
Yeah, that's to me what this fella look a mix between him and like Michael Rappaport kind of looking. Yeah,
My
dude.
God.
I love
Kinda
Hey
good.
Arnold, man. Oh my God, Helga Pataki! You talk about somebody that would have tied someone up for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
She had that shrine in her closet, man.
Oh, she did.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was kinda getting a little bit-
with us.
Oh yeah, I was getting a little bit of vertigo from that 3-minute spinning scene at the end.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Just, I thought it was well done considering like the budget of the movie and everything. But like, if I was watching that on a theater screen, I'd be losing my shit.
It's the fact that everyone was standing around doing nothing. That was
Well,
it.
And
Yeah,
they
I'm
all
trying to-
came running at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Like everyone
I'm
was
trying-
like, "Oh, let's march and marathon over to
Yeah.
this ailing man
And just watch them, right?
and
Like,
just watch him."
yeah.
They were about as motivated as the main character.
Should
weren't
we all
really
try to sync
certain
up real quick?
What for?
I'm at 10 seconds right now. Yeah.
8, 7, or
5, 4, 3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Boom.
There we-
This is the one I'm most excited for.
What's this one?
The skin she's in.
Ah.
Just like the title. And already I'm in love. Look at how fabulous she
I
is.
love the shots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She got. Yeah. Oh.
She's playing her makeup all wrong though.
I want to hold that little BB.
You ain't lying.
Right? I would buy a fanny pack just to put that dog in it
Yeah.
and carry it around like that on my hip.
Damn, Bob. She should be a professional makeup artist.
Right. Oh. Oh no.
Sleep well last night. All I want is for someone to believe me.
Just remember to regulate your volume now.
Good night.
Good night. This is gross. I like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is she becoming him?
Looks like it.
What?
Oh yeah.
No way.
This is fantastically gross.
Damn, Travis, a good call.
I hope the dog's okay though. Bruh. No
Slipping
fucking
into
way.
a little something.
Right. Fabulous.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Literally.
Oh, good little pupper. Got so much cataracts in them eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no! You're feeding it to the dog!
Gnarly.
That
I love
dog
that
don't
it's
know what it's
hanging out of the
doing.
bowl too.
Oh. God, look at the bodies in there.
Good show. Good show.
Nice. Cole McCracken, you did the damn thing.
Wow.
Damn.
Cole
That
McCracken's
needed to
gonna
be
on the panel
20
tomorrow.
times longer. I will
Yeah.
riot. That was so good. Okay.
Damn.
Cole McCracken's
Wow.
gonna be part of the panel tomorrow. I cannot wait to talk to Cole. That is awesome. Wow. Yes, I agree, Queer Demon. This could be a fleshed out, pun intended, story for
Mhm.
sure.
Fully. Thank you, Cole.
Yeah, I didn't know if she was turned into a damn mermaid or what. Like, I was freaked out. Definitely freaked out.
So I wonder what that creature is under the skin. That it's got like this oil, like it was like oily, right? Like the liquid covering its body,
Yeah.
and I don't even know. Like
I don't know. It made me think lizard people. It did.
right?
Yeah.
No animals were harmed or fed human flesh in the making of this film. That's a nice touch. That's funny.
Well, the shots were on point here. The cinematography was
Yeah.
on point. You know, music was on point.
Yeah.
I feel like this person is ready. Person
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
ready.
easily
It
5 out of
had the
5.
film look to it. Yeah. I like the tones of the picture and everything didn't look like you were recording with your phone. You know, so it's nice.
Exactly. I think my favorite part about this is it's like it leaves a lot of show don't tell, which I feel like the last one we watched kind of fell into that trap of like we need to absolutely say absolutely everything and not allow silence to kind of speak for itself.
Mhm.
And then arguably the fashion, her dress was beautiful. Not quite a gown, it did touch the floor, but it's still like I knew I was gonna get more than I bargained for just with the name alone. The skin she's in, it is very reminiscent of Scarlett Johansson in Under the Skin. no spoilers for those who haven't seen it, but yeah, this one was very well put together. I really liked this one a lot.
Agreed. That opening shot, you got a good donk. That was nice. And her put, hey, I'm just saying. And yes, the makeup effects were awesome. These special effects throughout this thing, practical effects, really, really well done.
Yeah.
And like you said, letting the silence take the forefront. There was maybe a few words of dialogue. I do like that unique shot through the peephole. That's just one little nuance that someone, the director or someone else said, hey, let's do this. And it just adds a little bit of mwah to it. Just something to it that I'm like, that's a good spicy meatball.
Yeah, and I agree with the notion that like less is more. You know, if you've ever watched movies where they don't quite show the full creature, it's always like a little bit here or there, and you don't really know what it looks like. I like that aspect of this because you just see shots of the body in certain ways, but without actually ever seeing the full monster. It's a nice touch.
That's true. We didn't see the face.
Yep.
I like that. With the peeling of the skin when the dog was eating all the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah, I was very glad I'm wearing headphones for that because that was giving me all of the sick and twisted and cursed ASMR that I didn't know I wanted. It was actually quite delicious. I'm also glad I called it. I think I said she needs to eat him and strip him of his skin.
Yep.
I'm a genius.
Wait, was that in the chat? Oh, I don't get to see the chat.
It was in the comments.
Yeah, and my phone's over there because I have to keep it away from my mic, otherwise you're gonna hear yourselves echoing. Yeah, so I can't see the chat.
No worries.
But yeah, that's a good
There's
call.
A lot of good comments in this one. Double feature podcast said skin was getting so bad it needed an upgrade. I love it.
I'd be remiss if I didn't backtrack for a second and give Walden, the previous director, at least one compliment here. Like you put together a thing. I don't want to be the guy that like shit on something because I don't feel like I shit on it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But you made a thing. You made the short movie. Expand on that, you know, like because I'm coming in high on this one. I think this is my favorite one so far out of the three that we've seen in this block.
I think we're all unanimous on that.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
So far, at least.
This has the seed of a great idea. Like, remember a few years ago, I forget the director's name, but they made a short film called Lucy Can't Sleep or something like that.
Oh, the Smile guy.
And then Smile happened, and Smile was like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, this is gonna be another mainstream mediocre horror movie. But then I saw the movie and I was like, oh my god, this is cosmic, this is epic. Like, this movie is fucked up. This to me has the seed of a really good idea. I hope some studio exec somewhere sees this, calls up Cole and says, yo, McCracken, let's get cracking. And
maybe not that.
exactly that. Yeah, cheesy and as corny as can be. then Cole's gonna be like, yeah, dude, let's roll with it. And they're gonna make the skin she's in, but it's gonna be an hour and a half, and it's gonna be dope as fuck. Practical effects. Did y'all know that big? Has everyone here seen Smile?
Yeah.
That creature at the end is a practical effect. That's a real person in a suit. Yeah. That's on camera. That's in front. When it's climbing in her mouth, her stretched mouth is a real thing in front of the camera.
Nice.
Fucking awesome.
I'm very ready for the sequel.
Me too. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, it's gonna be dope. I hope Cole gets some recognition here. I want to thank Crystal and the selection committee for giving us this short film. Very dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
do
it's
also
top
want to take
tier.
this moment to say too that all of the short films that we're watching are nominated to win awards, and at the end of the film block tomorrow, I will be, excuse me, I will be hosting the awards ceremony, so we can all be there and express our feelings and emotions that we've had toward all of these movies, as well as their celebrated victories.
So keep
So,
notes, everyone. Keep notes.
yeah, so remember which ones you love, remember which ones you would love to see again, and we can tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Pacific to see who won.
I'm excited. And that made me excited. I'm ready for the next one, y'all. We queued up. We about to do it. Yeah. I love this shit already. Can I call it now or no? Just wait. Is the D word divorce or death? I liked
thinking
it.
death.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a lot to go on. Very straightforward, but I liked the composition of it. I mean, I knew the person he was talking to was dead. That's why I asked, should I call it now? But interesting. I don't know what the Frankenstein mask is supposed to mean, if anything. But pretty fucking dope. Dope little short. That was like 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Was not long.
No.
Mhm.
Got in, got out, did its thing, told its story. Some strange freak broke into some dude's house, killed his wife, made her breakfast afterwards. At least he's a gentleman in that way. I don't know.
Yes, or he's really stupid out there just leaving his DNA all over the house.
True, he was eating off all the utensils, touching everything.
I don't know though. I'm not gonna lie and say that I didn't find him attractive, but I did.
Oh, the crazy guy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got that, like, you know, like
that
Trevor.
Wolverine appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Trevor. He's got that, just that I'm gonna dominate. Look at him.
There.
Yeah. Oh, Christy,
go
yeah, I
for
agree.
it.
I also did not like the Max choice. It kind of took me out a little bit. Like, it just felt out of place.
Too comedic, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know what the
feel like
purpose
you
of the
should've
mask
just not
even
had
is.
the mask. Right. Like, I felt
Yeah.
like it just
I
didn't
mean,
need to be there.
Yeah, I think it was just a means of him to hide himself.
But he
Yeah.
threw it away.
Well, he threw it away.
Right, that's what I was like.
Once he was a good distance away from the house
Oh.
and turned a corner, he threw it away because he no longer had to hide.
Yeah.
So,
Where
I mean,
were they? Where they
I
had
feel like
like
he could have
fucking,
made a better mask for sure.
they had mattresses like laying on the ground and bullshit in the dump. Like, where the fuck were they at? It looks like Mamu.
Yeah.
It
Missouri.
looks like our hometown. It does. It's like trash everywhere. Like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
James Watchin, he was also supposed to be on the panel, but he had to drop out for reasons. But if you see this, James, or hear this, whatever medium if you check it out, good job on this short film. All in all, oh shit, my dog just ran right by me, and she brushed me, and it scared the hell out of me. My girlfriend named her Gail Weathers, by the way.
Oh my god.
You want to
She's
see her?
sassy.
She's
Yes.
precious.
Love to
She-
see Gail Weathers.
She is a dog. She is. Her favorite thing in the world is to run around outside while it's pouring down raining. That's her favorite thing.
Gail Weathers.
Yeah.
I
Oh, wow.
I do that too. It's
here.
fun.
He did it.
Come here. She ain't coming. She's just sitting there in the yard looking at me. Gail, come here. They want to see you, Gail. She's not coming. She laid down. You asked if she's sassy? There you go.
Oh my god. Yeah.
She's a sheepadoodle and she's beautiful.
What a doodle?
Sheepadoodle. It's a sheepdog mixed with a poodle.
Okay. I did not hear that part. I was like, oh, but yes. 3 minutes to wrap up.
There wasn't, again, I mean, I don't want to like stretch it just because since we got the time, but like it wasn't a long short. A long short. it yeah, like effective enough for what it did. I like some of the shots, like how James chose to show homie coming in, homie going out. He drops the flowers, drops the keys. Really cool shots for what this movie's doing, and then the over the shoulder, like coming over the husband's shoulder to see his wife on the table with that fucking cellophane around her face or whatever that is, the plastic, and it looked blood red, like it was full of blood. So I wonder, like, what kind of violence occurred before the suffocation. Imagine this short expanded by 5 minutes and you see him break into the house and then go psycho, I'm gonna make you breakfast and pretend to be your husband.
And use your blood for syrup. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I like the opening. I like the opening with the heavy metal and just him bleeding all over the waffles.
I thought she was a part of the mix. I thought she was a part of the batter mix. Man, that would have been awesome.
What kind of shit did he go through to have him break into someone else's house? And how did he know? Because he says to her at the beginning of the short, I know things haven't been, going so smooth or whatever, but then when the husband walks in, he says the same thing. That's kind of a weird mirror. And I just, for speculation's sake, I wonder why. James, watching. I don't know how to say your last name properly. I'm sorry. Tell us all about it. Hop in the Cabin in the Web's ambassador chat and let us know. The hell's going on with this psycho guy, this hot psycho.
I'd watch a longer version of this movie for sure.
Yeah, follow Frankenstein around and see what he's up to. Yeah.
Maybe his name's also Frank. Who knows? Maybe that's why.
Maybe. Or maybe every time he kills someone, he grabs like a different, like ridiculous monster's like cheap mask. So, like Frankenstein this time.
I want to picture his name.
I
want to picture his name is Frank Stein.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Son of RL.
Son of RL. I love it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Turn your volume down.
Is this one about like trees taking over the house?
Maybe it's a metaphor.
Yeah. Put you some whiskey in that coffee.
Take a shot. They said the name of the movie.
I like how the flask says holy water. There's a lot of drinking liquor out of coffee mugs in these shorts, eh?
Yeah.
She's wearing a Blink 182 shirt, by the way.
Now.
Is that mouse?
Yeah. Who is that?
It's an Italian witch. A fucking witch. All right.
Did they specify a reason why he was using the evil eye instead of a cross?
I think he was saying, like, before the mom married the dad, she taught him some pagan ways. And I'm only saying that because they talk about Italian witchcraft, and whatever's going on around the house doesn't seem to be holy to me, where the tree is taking things over, and we often associate paganism with nature. So I'm just using all those context clues in my mind, because I don't think the story is cut and dry. I enjoyed it. I feel like again, kind of like the one before the previous one, a bit like a longer story could maybe benefit, because this seems like it could have Hereditary vibes, where you're dealing with a family drama, like similar to how Toni Collette was dealing with her mom passing away, and then her family drama with her son and daughter and all that. I think like this could be a little bit more fleshed out, and you'd have a really good story, perhaps, depending on what they did with it.
Yeah.
But Italian witchcraft, I've never even. I mean, the Italians have definitely made witchy movies, fucking Dario Argento. But yeah.
I thought technically it was really well done, really well shot. Yeah.
I think it's implied that the sister had prior knowledge or a relationship with the little girl that was about to stab her.
So that ghost was a little girl and not the mother.
Correct.
Okay.
And also, like, because at the end, when she starts praying and she's like, "I'm not afraid of you anymore," it implies that she was afraid of her before. So, and then earlier on in the short, she talks about how her mom used to lock her in her room until she would finish all her prayers.
That's why I thought it was her mom. Because
I think it looked more like a little girl though. So I don't know. I'm getting the vibes that like maybe it had something to do with her being locked in her room, you know, all night because of her crazy religious mom.
Well, her mom was the pagan though. The dad was the Catholic.
Yeah. But just saying.
I guess. Well, my interpretation was that it was the mother, and like that's why they were saying it was hard to like deal with her death, and that's why the sister told her, you know, we got to figure out some things to throw in the trash and some things to keep. And I felt like that meant the memory of their mom and the torment they went through. That was what I was picking up on in the movie. Somebody is like cooking or something over there. I just hear like dishes and shit. I do like the shot. It reminded me, I brought up Argento. It reminded me of Suspiria whenever she got pulled into the room by the ghost and suddenly the color palette changed and the lighting got really dope.
Yeah, I really like that too.
That was cool. That was a cool climax.
Yeah.
I hope the brother lived. It looked like he got stabbed in the neck.
I think for a short and how it unfolded, and like I said, this is a technical standpoint, really well done, like shot for shot. I really thought it was executed well.
I also like her Blink-182 shirt. Just saying.
Yeah, that was yeah.
The whole time in my head, I just hear fucking what's his nuts being like, "Don't waste your time on me."
Yeah, it was interesting. It was a lot to piece together.
Yeah, I think it's another movie I'd want to watch a longer version of for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm having to piece it together a lot more than what I think I'd want to. So give me more to work with, I guess is the best way to put it.
I think when it comes to shorts, though, then most of the time you have to piece it together. Like a lot of it, you know, it's a short. A lot of it's up in the air. I think like that's what shorts are for, you know. To kind of put a shorter version of your vision out there. I don't really know what I'm getting at, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
saying.
if I made a short, I'd want it to be a mini version of what I'd actually like to do. You know,
right, and that's why
like a preview almost.
And like I said, yeah, that's why a lot of it's up in the air too. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and Love with Horror says, gives you a taste, make you want to feature in the future. Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this is our last film of the block.
Oh yeah, here we go. They're cute. Oh, this guy's cute too.
Oh my god, I'll go faster kind of way.
I love this guy. I love him already.
Dare B&B.
This house don't play around. I like the synchronizing of the xylophone with her footsteps right there. That was neat.
That was well done.
Yeah.
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 Oh my god, a dance number?
Hell yeah.
Oh. Oh my goodness, I kind of love that. Look at them. Woo!
That was
We
some
did it.
friends having fun making a movie. I love that.
Yes.
So
creepy.
my
Creepy as
thoughts
hell.
on the movie are because that's how Homie was talking. Yeah, that's a good little spooky haunted house little fun thing. I like that. The sound design and the score was the best. That was some really really nice soundtrack that they had going on throughout the whole thing.
I like how you said at one point, Travis, that the thing was going to her footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
I had noticed that too. That was really cool.
Yeah.
It
Not a
has some
Christian-
nice shots.
Yeah,
Was that Christine Jansen? Good job, Christine Jansen.
for sure.
Killed it.
That thing looked like the alien from Signs.
Oh, that it reminded me
A
of that
little
too.
bit, yeah.
Long ass fingers, fucking jacking everybody in the house.
Yeah,
When
just
it was,
popping
uh,
out of fucking nowhere.
When it was running
Nice.
behind, that was awesome. That was a great shot. That was well done.
I'd be proud if I made this.
Oh, yeah.
Kudos.
Oh yeah, they even give us a little bit of like some of the shots reminded me of like OG Halloween. I was like, oh, I could see the influence. The whoever was behind this, was a person who loves the cinema, and who is a student of the game. So I
Yep.
appreciated that.
Yeah, and a good take on a false haunt. You go there thinking it's gonna be a legit haunted house, which I guess the swerve is it is, but I like the swerve before the swerve where it's the guys, toying with them. Dark web stuff too, like that gives it a little extra ook that they had to find it on the dark web.
Yeah.
What kind of business model is this where you're hoping people find your haunted house on the dark web for some money, like to get them to sign up and pay you and all that?
Yeah, Tyrone actually named the company. He called it Dare B&B.
Dare you
Instead of
to be there.
Airbnb.
Nice.
Yeah. It's I mean, because some of these places, I feel like there's a certain type of person that this is for. Just
Mhm.
like those people who go to there's this like extreme haunted house. I forget where it is. It's somewhere on like Middle America or whatever.
King
But this,
Manor.
yeah, the guy who owns it, he accepts like dog food donations and shit. Like he doesn't accept money. He just accepts like dog food donations. He gives it to like the shelter.
Wow,
You know,
I think he's in
and
prison now.
He's in
What?
prison now?
I think he's either in prison or like on his way.
Why? What he did?
The McCamey Manor is what he did.
Yeah, he
I
was
don't know about it.
pretty much.
So the McCamey
Like,
Manor is like an extreme haunted house where like you sign a waiver and they are allowed to touch you, torture you, and basically like get away with a lot of like icky things that you would not regularly do to your fellow human being.
Yeah.
And he was just like a scammer, a liar, a cheater, and
Oh.
I don't know too much other than what I've like gleaned from the internet, but he just does not seem like the nicest guy.
Well,
And I think there's
often-
like a couple documentaries on like YouTube and Hulu, like covering his like
yeah.
reign of terror.
Oh. Well,
those
off to
people
jail.
would, yeah, they would sign those waivers, and just like you could just tell, like he would prey on, you know, certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, that was a fun block. That was the behind closed doors. Oh yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining, you know, having a time, you know, and it's especially dope because I feel like everybody, you know, or most people in here, if not everybody, is a filmmaker or wants to get into film in some sort of form or fashion. So, you know, it's dope to see like the independent shorts coming out, and then to hear the commentary, you know, and to hear like, okay, what we liked, you know, what we thought could be improved on, you know, certain things like that. So it was dope to hear in this arena, in a safe space. You know, no one trashed anything, you know, gave some good constructive criticism, and you know, showed some love to the independent market. And I feel like they should be proud, everybody who submitted films and on this block, you know, that we just saw, should be proud of their work, you know, getting it out there.
Hell yeah, Tyrone. They did the damn thing.
Yes. But I wanna thank y'all, you know, for joining, you know, Queer Demon, you know, always showing love and representing. You know, if you are not familiar, make sure you check their channel out. Well, their channels, you know, they've got a TikTok and Instagram, you know, doing the thing with the content. You know, every time they pop up on the page, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta stop, I gotta watch, you know, because I just love when people bring their own personality to their content, you know, and not just be like, oh, I gotta follow this formula, but bring your own personality, because that's what makes the world go round. So, you know, thank you, Queer Demon.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And
Thanks for having us too.
listen, Trevor, Cody, Trev, T-Boo, you know, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you for you know, just kicking it with us, and you know, hopefully we'll get you on the show one day, you know, EVOL Live, you know, we'd love to have you on.
Love that.
We'd love to do it. Nightclub
yes.
represent. Woo woo.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Nightclub podcast, you know, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes, that's been another episode. Thank you to Double Feature Podcast, you know, Mika and Kira showing love, in love with horror, you know, Christy repping for the family. AJ, he's out in Seattle today, you know, in the field, you know, examining these films up close and personal, you know, one of the lucky ones to do it in person. Yes. But thank you for everybody, you know, who stopped by and who kicked it with us. Rainbow, you know, definitely stopping by. Thank you to everybody. That's been another episode, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, peace, love, and horror, and we up out of here.